Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to VITA. That is right. We are going to have a great episode here tonight, and we're kicking things off with maybe one of the most controversial matches ever. And Clifford approved this. He approved it. And look at this. Look at this new relationship. And Melissa is not happy, and she called Alma a traitor. And she said she's going to hurt Daniel tonight. She's going to hurt them both tonight. That's what she said, but it's 2 versus 1. This is insanity that Daniel would sign up for this. But I'll get into further details. He said Melissa was an animal. He said she is no woman. And, you know, Daniel was pro-woman, but tonight he is going to fight Melissa. This is crazy. And Melissa accepted this challenge. She accepted it. She wants to fight. It's 2 versus 1. She wants this, which is terrifying, just knowing her mental state. And, of course, we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. We have a #1 contendership tonight. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. And then our main event's going to be insanity. Because everyone in the match is a champion. Yeah. It's going to be a crazy match. It's a 4-way tag. And we'll get into that in a little bit. And Melissa is here, and she is not happy. She was very upset with Alma Adelle, who is she is very close with, dating her nemesis, Daniel the D. And here we go. Mad Melissa versus Alma and Daniel. This is going to be insane. And we're kicking things off. I'm going to get into more details of what's been going on. Like we mentioned before, we haven't heard from Mike. We haven't seen Mike ever since Mentally left. He's been a recluse. He won't come out of his house. He won't talk to no one but Melissa. Melissa will pay him visits. He's not even here tonight to help her out. And this is not starting off well for Melissa, as she's trying to take both of these 2 knuckleheads on. And to be honest, this is on her. This is a stupid idea to try to take both Daniel the D and Alma Adelle on at once. It's crazy. And so far, it's not working out for her. And Alma Adelle and her were good friends. Very, very good friends. But, look at Melissa here. She's going after Daniel. She promised that she would destroy him tonight. And, look at this. Oh, still steps to the head. And now to Alma Adelle. And Melissa has finally got the upper hand here. And this is a tough match to win. But and like I said, it's tough because you have to watch your back at 24/7. And you got to separate them. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Alma Adelle's face went right into the ramp. And this is just went out of control here. And now, look at Alma. And a good move there by her. And look, good counter there by Melissa. Yeah, and we haven't heard from Mike. We haven't seen him. Clifford's not here tonight. He's on vacation. He kind of put me in charge. So, the matches are already booked. And the subscribers are here. Some of the subscribers. Not all of you all will be here tonight. There was a couple subs that didn't make the episode. But, I mean, we could always book them for episode 2, 3, or 4. We're going to be doing episodes ahead of time, though, this year around. So you might not get what you want immediately. But suggestions are always welcome for the future. Just know that we'll probably do a few head out. And, I mean, Melissa's doing well. She's handling these 2 really well. Of course, they're not the best in their profession, but, and And just when I said that, now she's getting double teamed. So yeah, we have a lot to cover, obviously. And look at Daniel the D showing off for the VITA crowd, and Alma. Melissa just gets right back up and kicks Alma in the face. And I bet she does feel betrayed that Daniel the D, her lifetime nemesis, has selected Alma Adelle as his girlfriend this year. He changes his woman every single year because he is a player. And he is pro-women 100%. He's always taken up for the women on this channel, trying to get them their matches. And he believes, I want you all to know this, as much as I don't like Daniel, he would never strike a woman. However, in his opinion, Melissa is no woman. He compared her to an animal, which is crazy to say that, especially coming from him. And look at this double team. And, heads together. Melissa's trying to fight back here, and she's doing a heck of a job, but it's a little too much. And this is a knockout match. It's an elimination knockout. We're going to have a number one contender for the championship. Now, I'm going to explain that, because the next match, so here's how it's going to go. Clifford has stated, we got 4 subscribers. We got 4 of people that Mike has hired in the past, and Clifford's hired. So here's how it's going to go. There can be 2 winners in this next match. 2 winners. Look at Alma Adelle. Oh my goodness. So basically there's 4 subscribers. If one of those 4 subscribers wins, they get to challenge Marcus. On the other side, if the other 4 win, they get to challenge Newson. Okay? So, but here's another deal. And Melissa running from Daniel there, avoiding that attack. And that was a good, and she's still struggling though. It's 2 versus 1. But here's another deal that you have to put in perspective here. If, for an example, a subscriber and one of Clifford's people are in the final 2, then both are considered the winners. They're still going to continue on with the match. So let's take, for an example, 2 people that aren't in the match. Let's say it comes down to John and Nikon Jackson. Neither one of these guys are in the match. Then both of them would get their number one contendership. So Nikon would challenge Newson, John would challenge Marcus. That's how that would go. So if it comes down to a final 2 like that, so both Newson and Marcus are going to hope that the final 2 are 2 from one section. Then they can avoid a title match. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Melissa's doing a good job here. At least wow. The fact that she's still alive in this handicap match is just unbelievable. And I never thought I'd see a match like this. But she is handling it pretty well. Oh my goodness. Or maybe they're both pathetic. Maybe that's the situation. And oh my goodness, look at her counters. And of course this is a knockout match. And look at Daniel the D here. I think they're pathetic. The fact that they could not, they've struggled against one person. And Alma finally getting an upper hand again, though. But it's 2 versus 1. You have to put that in perspective here. That is going to be an issue in this match. So, yeah, we haven't seen Mike, of course, mentally parted ways. He said he could no longer do this. And Alma Adelle has been eliminated. Oh, my goodness. So, Melissa now has Daniel the D to herself, and she is going to make him suffer. Oh my goodness. Look at the kendo shots. Get him, Melissa, get him. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him at all. He's Daniel the Dork. That's what he is. And, yeah, Alma's out of the picture already. And, of course, Melissa's very upset with her. Because imagine if you know, were really close to someone and they dated someone you couldn't stand. And look at Melissa. Oh, my goodness. She's going to break that stick over Daniel's chest. And, oh, my. I don't know how many shots that was. Just unbelievable. I don't know how many times she's going to use that move. And me and Melissa don't get along either, but Daniel the D is the lowest form of life ever. And it is done. Melissa just beat Daniel and Alma Adelle. And wow, what a kickoff match for our first episode of 2K25. Melissa wins. And now here's that number one contendership I was telling you about. So, first of all, I'm going to do a little rant. Because the four on the left are obviously part of Clifford's crew. And then the four on the right are subscribers. So we got people like Wilku, we got DJ, we got Styles, and we have Devin. On the other end, we have this kid called the PK Rebel, who is a new superstar. We don't know anything about him. He seems like a nice guy. I met him in the locker room. Seems like a nice guy. Wasn't arrogant to me. He said hello. It's nice to meet you. Went about his way. Then we have Blue Neck and Rico Sanchez, which are legends. They have every right to be here. But then we have that disgrace. That Luke Lasagna and Styles. Bend his fingers back. Please bend his fingers back. I cannot stand Luke Lasagna. Luke Lasagna should not be near this match. He should not be near this match. He has done nothing for this company. He comes every 5 years to the worst 2Ks. Because, you know, you have to admit, 2K25, it's not as bad as 20, and it's not as bad as 15, but it's definitely the third worst. I would say it's definitely there. I mean, there is some elements that are good, but a lot of people are using 24 still. A lot of people like 23 and 22 better. But it's definitely not one of the best 2Ks. Okay, this is a fact. Especially with we have a lot of issues with the community creations. But and look at Rico coming down there. And look at Styles here. Yeah. Everybody is here. And Styles going for the pin. And I don't know if Blue Neck kicks out. It's going to be tough seeing all these people here. But anyway, what is Luke Lasagna doing here? What is he doing here is my question. This guy shows up every 5 years and he gets to be in a number one contendership match. And by the way, I did complain on Yelp about his lasagna place. My lasagna was not heated enough, okay? It was not heated enough. He needs to focus on what he wants to do with his life. Because 1 minute he wants to own a lasagna restaurant, the next minute he wants to be a wrestler. Like, make your mind up, buddy. And I'm telling you, the wrestling thing, it's not working. Okay? It's not working. And the lasagna thing's not working either. And look at it, these lunatics. They're a cult. Just throwing their hands up and down like a bunch of lunatics. I call them the lasagna lunatics. Because his lasagna tastes good, they all love it. And that burns me up. And we got the PK Rebels struggling here against Devin. But look at Luke there dropping DJ. And yeah, I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna try to keep track of everyone here, but it's gonna be tough. Clifford Welch is on vacation, but he gives me little screens to look at, and I don't get to be at the commentary table, which is ridiculous. Why am I not at the commentary table? I have to sit all the way up the ramp, and then people wonder why I miss calls. It's because these goofballs, who do no commentary, I do all the commentary, these goofballs are the ones that get to sit at the commentary table. Does that make any sense? They don't talk. They don't speak. They just get special treatment. It's like they act like we can't hear them. Their mics don't work. It's just unbelievable. And a kick out there by Rico Sanchez. And I could see them better when they're all packed together. But it's kind of tough sometimes. And we got Styles here. We got Wilku. Look at the PK Rebel. Imagine if he wins tonight, his first match, and we have our first elimination. And it is the Blue Neck. What? Wow. And yes, he has fallen off. There's no denying that he has fallen off. And I think Wilku eliminated him. So congratulations, William, on your elimination. Big elimination by William. And a kick out there by Devin. The PK Rebel tried to pin him. And like I said, I don't know anything about the PK Rebel. But he seems like a nice guy. Doesn't seem like a jerk like Daniel was. Kind of reminds me of a Johnny Cage type of guy. And we have another elimination. It's Wilku this time. And it looks like PK Rebel eliminated him. Yeah. Everybody, sometimes people look the same. Like I could see a little bit of a similarity with Devin's pants and the PK Rebel. There's a little bit of difference in the color though. So far, like I said, if it comes down to a sub and one of Clifford's boys, then we're going to have two big championship matches. And we got another elimination. And Luke Lasagna has eliminated DJ. And DJ, if you want to go complain, I will join you. I will join you because he shouldn't even be in this match. If he wins, I swear my blood pressure is going to go through the roof. He's a lunatic. And Devin's been eliminated, so Styles eliminates him. It's looking good for Marcus. As long as Styles is not in the final two, it's looking great for Marcus right now. Not so great for Newson. It's a guarantee Newson's going to have a title match. That's a guarantee at this point. Styles has an opportunity to take Marcus on if he can get in the final two. He's going to have to get in the final two. And there's this PK Rebel, man. And now he's getting the crowd going. And him and Luke Lasagna are battling it out. You got Rico Sanchez here also. Which would, I mean, that would be definitely a banger. Rico versus Newson. I'd hate to see Luke Lasagna versus Newson. I would jump in that ring and low blow Luke Lasagna. Because I can't stand it. But PK Rebel, imagine the rookie's dreams coming true tonight. Which is, a possibility. I don't know what PK stands for. But I will tell you, he does date Diana. He does date Diana. I saw them together eating a hot dog. But Rico Sanchez with the spear. Thank you. Pin him. Get him out of here. Please. Thank you, Rico. You are my hero. Thank goodness we don't have to have that fraud being the match against the great champion like Newson Barafia. It's ridiculous. That fraud be anywhere near Newson. Yeah, go home. Go home. Yeah, you can wave your hands at me all you want. Go home, loser. Take your lasagna with you. It's garbage. Yeah. You want to come over here? I'm not afraid of you. Yeah, walk back to the locker room. Your lasagna's garbage. Your restaurant's garbage. Anyway, he just did that smart aleck thing that those millennials do, waving his hand away from me. Like I'm dirty. No, your restaurant's dirty. Your restaurant needs mopped. Okay? And the food was cold. You need to get some better cooks, too. And look at the PK Rebel going after Styles. Oh, my goodness. What a kick to the face by the PK Rebel. And look at Rico. Oh, trapped. PK here. And a good guillotine, but he gets right out of it. Wow. I'm very impressed with this kid. He's a rookie, but I'm impressed. And, your first year is critical, and Styles just saved his chances. Because if he gets in the final two, if Rico and PK, one of them is going to be in the final two, no matter what. So Newson's going to have a title match. And look at Styles with the chair shot. And he's got a good opportunity to put PK away. And he does. So it's going to be Rico Sanchez versus Newson and Brandon Styles versus Marcus. But Rico Sanchez may end this here. And it's a big spear. Well, kind of a mid spear. That's what that was. And yeah, so Rico wins. Really doesn't matter because both of them are going to get a title shot. So, yeah, that worked out pretty well. PK Rebel's so close. But he got taken down by Styles there. And Rico Sanchez will take on Newson Barafia. And that's going to be a challenge for Newson for sure. I don't know if Newson's fought him yet or not. And now it is time for our women's matchup. Renee Fetzi, Esther Jack, Black Rose, Diana McGregor, and Mad Melissa, who's back again. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Melissa? Hardest worker at VITA. It's like, what in the world? This is going to be crazy. It's Extreme Rules. Melissa's back again. It's like, goodness gracious. Wasn't the first match enough for you? But that's Mike's woman. That's Mike's woman. So, and of course our main event. So let me explain our main event, because Mr. 2K really screwed up and you'll see it. He really screwed up the match. Well, not the match card, but how it looks. There's a lot to explain here, but look at Renee Fetzi trying to get a roll up. And Renee's back. Diana's back. Black Rose, Esther, and Mad Melissa always on here. And, of course, Melissa has a history with Black Rose also. But let me go ahead and break this down to you, okay? Because there's a lot to break down here. So, we're having our main event's a championship match. It's both tag team champions. The world champion, the CTL champion, and then Paul Weiss and Colin Chain, United States and Intercontinental champion. That's right. Newson Barafia will be teaming up with Marcus tonight. Of course, the NLU, Paul Weiss and Colin Chain, who, by the way, stole my name that I gave him. And, I'm contacting lawyers as we speak. And are going to team up. And then JR and JUDD, who are the CTL Tag Team Champions, are teaming up. And then the Freak and Mr. Black, who are World Tag Team Champions, are teaming up. Now, a lot of you all are probably asking, why are the Tag Team Champions not fighting each other tonight? Because Clifford said there's only going to be one instead of tag team champions. He said that because we don't have enough tag teams as it is. Well, the reason why they're not fighting tonight is I believe JR and JUDD just won the tag titles. And I believe, freaking Mr. Black just won the titles. That'd be cruel to night one take away titles that quick. We're going to at least have them keep it till the pay-per-view. That's the least we can do. I mean, that'd be really cruel to do that. But look at Esther here going after the Black Rose. What a submission she's got going on here. Oh, my goodness. And Black Rose getting out of it. And Esther, wow, what a clothesline there. And Melissa with a nice combo. Look at Melissa. Wow. Falls on Esther Jack. And Black Rose attacking Renee. Oh my goodness, we got a traffic cone? Is that a traffic cone? Are you kidding me? And look here, oh my goodness, Esther striking Melissa with the traffic cone. Oh, man. And look at Renee. Going for the pin here. And a kick out there by the Black Rose. I think I might have missed Diana's elimination. I don't see her. It's like, she's not that. She's definitely the lowest of the five. For sure. She's definitely the worst of the five. There's no doubt in that. I mean, Renee's really stepped up when needed to step up, and that's what's crucial. When you have a first year, when you're a first year person, it is crucial to be great, and you got to really stand out, because if people aren't going to talk about you on this channel or anything like that, you got to win championships in order to stay. Because I mean, Renee was on the verge of getting fired, and she won. Did she win the Royal Rumble? I think she did. And then she won the championship. Because, I mean, nobody was that impressed with her, but now she's here, and, you know, then she had that feud with Daniel the D. So she got to stay kind of another year. So I think she debuted on 22. And then she was on 23 and took a break on 24. And then we always have our regulars that come every year. Like Newson, Melissa, Esther. Like they have to be here. And look at Melissa go after Esther. Yeah, Diana was just gone quickly. Blue Neck being gone quickly was a shocker tonight. I bet Wilku, I think Wilku eliminated him. I bet he feels great. I know he didn't get far in the match, but I bet you he feels great about that elimination. And of course, just to give you the results, Backlash, the winner of this match will take on LaShawna for the Women's Championship. LaShawna's not here tonight. She's taking a break. We didn't have enough room for her in that big match at the end. Nobody was going to team with her. And the team wouldn't make sense anyway. But she's taking a break tonight. Old Twig's not going to be here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness he's not here. And Esther going for a pin. I'm sure a couple subs won't be here tonight either. But we'll try to get people on. We have less subs involved, and we kind of want to keep it that way. because now we merged both brands this year. And Esther dropping in on Renee. Oh my goodness. And now Renee getting hit with a prosthetic arm. Is that what that thing is? Oh my goodness. Look at Esther Jack striking Black Rose with a shovel. And this is definitely Extreme Rules here. These four women have really stood out. And look at Melissa going nuts. She's on an adrenaline rush. She's already been in a match tonight. And a kick out there by Renee. Renee scares me. She puts spells on people. She made Daniel go bald. Yes, she is beautiful, but yeah, that's an issue. And you can put spells on people, and Melissa just gave her the stomp, and Renee's been eliminated. So Melissa's here to win tonight. I mean, if she could win this match, that'd be an incredible night for her. And Esther, oh my goodness. That Tyler Bates moveset that she loves. And Black Rose eliminated, so we are down to 2. And, I mean, Esther and Lashana, we know they do not get along. We've seen that match before, and Lashana has beat her. And look at Melissa. She's got a good opportunity. Will this be enough? And no, it will not be enough. Look at Melissa. Oh, my goodness. And look at Esther Jack slamming Melissa. And Melissa kicks Esther in the head. And uh-oh. Melissa's got the traffic cone. That traffic cone, I wonder where that traffic cone was. Where did we get it from? So sometimes we have to watch our staff when they get supplies, because they'll just take a traffic cone off the road. They don't care. It's anything to save. Oh my goodness! Wow! What a move by Melissa. And Melissa is on fire tonight. And she is just doing a heck of a job here. And now hitting Esther's head off of the trash can. These two don't really get along either. And Melissa, a good kick out there by Esther Jack. And look at Melissa. Knee to the head on Esther. And Esther caught Melissa at the perfect time. And a good combo with the pin. And a kick out by Melissa. Oh my goodness. I thought that would seal the deal. And now Esther's got a chair. She is going crazy with that chair, doing anything she can. You have to think Melissa's already been in a match tonight. If she wins this, it would be unreal. And look, uh-oh. Here comes the strikes with the cones. And Esther beating Melissa with a traffic cone. And look at her waving it around. Esther's a goofball, okay? She's an absolute goofball. But, you know, unfortunately she dates Luke Lasagna, who's also a goofball. So it's a match made in heaven, for sure. And Melissa's got to be exhausted. I mean, having that match against Alma Adelle, and yeah, she's bleeding. And Esther is going to get another shot at Lashana. This rivalry continues. You know, both of them do not like each other. And Esther wins. We'll try to change the victory motions. I'm so sick and tired of this one. Esther's being goofy. But here's our main event. And you see where Mr. 2K messed up. JUDD is next to Marcus. JR's next to Newson. That wasn't intentional. We didn't do that intentional. That's a 2K thing. So that's why I had to tell you guys, because that's ridiculous. And, of course, we got the Freak and Mr. Black together. We got JUDD and JR together, both sides tag team champions. Then we got the United States champion, Kong Chain, and the Intercontinental champion, Paul Weiss. We got the CTL champion, Marcus, and we got the world champion, Newson. So that's basically how it's going to go. Which, right now, Marcus is kind of a WWE champion until we get things situated. But basically, a lot of people was wondering how management's going to work. Well, Clifford's over everybody. But, like, DJ would be like an assistant manager that's over the subscribers. And then we haven't really nominated someone that's over the people Clifford signed, and Mike has signed in the past. Maybe we'll get in that storyline later on, but tonight we had to establish championships. Like, we had to establish the number one contenderships. That was the most important thing tonight. And starting next week, we won't have to do that anymore. Because, well, I mean, we still have the Intercontinental and the United States Championship. As for the tag, we'll establish that. We've already established that. But both tag team champions are facing off, which I'm excited for. You know, JUDD and JR versus Mr. Black and the Freak. I mean, it's definitely going to be a good one. JUDD and JR are definitely the underdogs. And I wish them the best, because especially if it's Extreme Rules. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so far, nobody has attacked the show. It's so nice. It's such a coincidence. Once Mike is gone, we have no issues. You know, the show has ran great under me. Nobody has caused any problems. You know, Melissa got her match, and she killed it, and there was no confrontations afterwards. We've had no issues. And why? Because Mike's not here. Because when Mike's here, we have tons of issues. And it might be best that Mike stay in his home, recluse, and stay away from all of us. That might be the best course right now. He hasn't been seen since mentally left. Because he couldn't function without it. We know that. So we haven't seen... Melissa's paid him visits, of course, because that's his woman. But we haven't seen Mike at all. And I hope it stays that way, because right now, VITA is great. There's no Warlords. There's no JEFF Productions. There's no psychopaths anywhere in sight. Now, there's still an issue going on with whoever shot G's brother. We haven't forgotten about that. That's still an ongoing investigation. If you didn't see 24, that's just a little storyline. But as of now, we don't have any more issues. So G's out of the way also. He's lucky he's not in prison. He got house arrest. And he got fined big. But he's lucky he's not in jail. Or dead. One of the two. After what he pulled off. But, yeah, everything's just, we're back to normal, it seems like. And JR trying to strangle Paul Weiss. That'd be nice if he did. Because nobody likes Paul Weiss. Nobody. Only Kong Chain likes Paul Weiss, and nobody likes Kong Chain. So it makes perfect logical sense that nobody would like either one of them. And, they're even going on other people's channels and wrecking shop and being annoying. We got a community going on here. We got a community going on. And I like seeing it. I like everyone having their own shows. That's so awesome. Because, if the bigger the army, the better we will all be. So, and Mr. Black, JR dropping in on Mr. Black there. And Judd going after Newson. And Marcus and Newson working together tonight. So eventually that's going to be an issue. I think eventually we're going to have to establish one world champion. But for now, we're not doing it. I think they want to see how far Newson can go. And they also want the person, I don't know. I know Newson can beat Marcus. I know he can. I believe in Newson. Marcus has been mean to me. He's been mean to me. I'm always going to take up for my buddy. And Judd going for a pin here. What? What in the world? What? What happened? Newson Barafia has been pinned by Judd. He's just having an off night. He's having an off night, guys. He must be sick to his stomach. He probably had some of Luke's lasagna. Because he likes eating there. Unbelievable. That is scary. That's okay, buddy. It's okay. Your stomach must be aching. You had a stomach ache earlier. Oh, my goodness. And Marcus is all alone now. Oh, man. Newson definitely didn't sabotage. Okay? He's not like that. So Judd just got a lucky blow. That's all it was. And he got lucky. But the world champion has been eliminated first. Everybody's had a rough night. It's because they're eating at that lasagna place. Ludak was eliminated first. It's age. Age is a factor. Some of these people are young. And I'm so glad we don't have the old twig, by the way. He's not going to be here tonight. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. The last thing I want to hear is another rant about his Social Security. They cannot verify your age, old twig. That's why you lost it. Because they think you're one of those 200-year-old people that is on fire. And the freak has been eliminated. So Paul Weiss is definitely going to be a problem. He is good. I will give him credit. He's good in the ring. And Mr. Black getting a little payback there. But the Freak's been eliminated. Newsom's been eliminated. Looks like JR and Judd still have their guys. And that's... and Paul Weiss and Colin Chain are still in this. So they have a full team still. You don't want to get in a handicap situation. Because it's not going to be like Melissa's situation. It's going to be a lot worse. And a kick out there by Judd. And look at Marcus. Oh, wow. Now Marcus and Colin Chain are fighting. Colin Chain got him a little beard. Like I care. Like I care. Who cares that you have a beard? Nobody on planet Earth cares that you have a beard. Okay? Colin Chain's all trying to, make his looks a little bit different. It's like, nobody cares. Nobody complimented your beard. It doesn't work for you. You got your little tattoo to match your boy Paul. Nobody cares. You guys are so generic. You're just a failed tag team. You know, the fact that you have the Intercontinental and United States Championships is pure luck. It's Paul Weiss luck. That's all it comes down to. And look at Paul Weiss dropping in on Marcus. And of course he's going after Marcus. He can't stand him. And uh-oh. Look at Paul Weiss here. What is this? Oh my goodness. What a move by Paul Weiss. And Marcus kicks out. Last second kick out. Yeah, it's just been lovely. VITA's been lovely tonight. And, you know, Mike's gone and, you know, those issues are done. I'm sure we're going to have a problem eventually because everybody always wants to start stuff with our companies. And Marcus, I would love to see him get this pin. I am rooting for him in this situation. I am rooting for him. And look at Marcus here. Oh! Paul Weiss didn't see a foot to the throat coming. And the ref, what is he doing? We got another pin going on. Looks like it was a kick out. Look at JR. Oh, man. Slams. We still have JR and JUDD working together. I believe Colin Chain and Paul Weiss are still a full team. Marcus is not in good shape. I mean, Newson definitely being eliminated first was not on my bingo card. And we have another elimination. It is Paul Weiss, JR. So JR and JUDD have the best chances right now of winning this match. And look at Colin Chain. What is he doing? Uh-oh. Oh, he went. JUDD was messing with him, and he turned around and dropped on JUDD. And I definitely don't want to see a double team. So you know, JR or JUDD, one of them's got to go. And Colin Chain has eliminated JUDD. So there we go. We got a fatal four-way now. Awesome. This is exactly what I wanted to see. This is a perfect scenario. A fatal four-way. I'm just shocked Newson got eliminated that quickly. And I'm telling you, something's wrong. I don't know what it was. He didn't talk to me about it. I know he had a stomach ache earlier. But, well, it looks like Colin Chain is done. He's been eliminated. He's trying to let him back. I love seeing him go to the locker room. I love watching him walk up that ramp. Brings me nothing but joy. And we are down to 3. JR, Marcus, and Mr. Black. So tonight has been crazy for sure. We've had some crazy matches. And next week we'll establish some storylines and stuff like that, I'm sure. This week was about getting the matches ready for Backlash, because that's probably going to be our first pay-per-view. Now, we've talked about making our own pay-per-views, but, you know, it's just very time-consuming with a lot of stuff we have going on. And look at JR. That traffic cone just keeps on coming into play. And a kick out there. by Marcus. Marcus has been really good in this match. I have to give him credit. He's been incredible in this match and working alone this whole time. And Marcus is just unfortunate. I mean, Newson just had a bad night, and you're just going to have to make up for him. And look at Mr. Black striking JR in the back. And now Marcus has the traffic cone. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That definitely had to hurt. And look at this roll up by Mr. Black. It's kind of neat seeing the subs fight. People that used to be from FLH. It's really cool. I know tonight we'll establish some more storylines as we go along the year, but tonight it's all about championships. It's all about championships tonight. Maybe we'll have a live show later. The problem, here's the issues with the live shows. We want to do them so bad. But here's the issues with the live shows. And I'll basically break it down. There's a lot of issues. First of all, you don't know what sounds are going to come from where at any time. That was an issue. Now, we know Mike has moved and all that stuff. But it's still an issue. Because you don't know what you're going to hear when. Another issue is the internet. Or also, you don't know how the matches are going to turn out. But, I mean, they could be pre-recorded. That's not a real big issue. But the internet's one of the biggest issues. Because we want great quality. So if we're going to do live shows, they're not going to have the story involved as much. Because we don't, if one messes up, then it kind of hurts all the other ones. You get what I mean? That's why I don't like live shows as much. I would love to do them if I knew everything was going to work out for me. One time we were doing a live or something, and this is another reason. Somebody was outside on the phone disclosing personal information to a doctor or something. We had to just mute the whole entire, for 2 minutes. Had to mute the stuff because you can obviously hear them. That's how loud they were. Just talking real loud. That was a crazy story. We really have never shared that story, but we're not going to have that issue anymore. That won't be an issue, but there could be some other ones. But anyway, Marcus, Mr. Black, JR. It's a final good 3 here. And Marcus, oh my goodness, that drop. And a good drop on Mr. Black. And a kick out there. These 3 are anxious to win this match. They really want to win this match. It is the championship match. Everybody in here has gold. It might not be as good as others, but they have a championship. And we could have, if we had 9, we'd throw LaShawna in here. LaShawna would fight the boys. She's not scared. She can easily, and Clifford's okay with intergender matches. But he doesn't want to take away the significance of the women's title. So you're eventually going to see a crossover. But we had to have enough for the women's title and enough for the men's title. So, and Marcus with the pin on JR. So it is going to be Marcus versus Mr. Black in the final 2. This is pretty exciting, seeing these 2 fight. Because these 2 have never, I don't think, have ever crossed paths. And it's good opportunity for subscribers to prove their worth. And what a drop by Marcus here. And Marcus wins. So Marcus and Newson. Newson still won. He still won. And Newson, oh my goodness! was coming to congratulate Marcus, and this guy, who the heck is this guy? Who in the world is this guy? And look here! These men are trespassing. Marcus is trying to fight them off. Who in the world are these guys? They're giants. Newson got knocked down by some weirdo, and they're all in suits, and they're attacking Marcus. I knew we couldn't go one night without having an issue. I knew we couldn't go without one. Oh my goodness. Just when I thought things were fine and dandy, Newson and Marcus were going to shake it off. These degenerates wearing suits. Why are they wearing suits? They're not part of corporate. They're definitely not the board. Who are these people? What in the world? And look here. Look at this. Call the law. What is going on here? Marcus has been attacked. Newson's been attacked. Mr. Black tried to come to their aid, and now he's getting dropped on brick. Oh my goodness, 3 takeouts. Who in the world are these people? They're trespassing on private property. And who is this old guy? That's not the old twig. Who in the world are these guys? This seems to be the leader. He didn't get involved in the fights, but there's 4 of them as I counted. And they have sent a message to VITA. Who in the heck are these people? And who do they think they are invading VITA tonight? And these 2 guys are giants. Marcus tried to take them on. He tried. He couldn't. He just got out of a hectic match. You're not the Bloodline. Okay, you guys are going to pay next week. I don't know what you want, but you're going to pay next week.